accessed Rhea Chakraborty's travel details, and this pertains to the time period between 10th August 2019 to 25th February 2020. During this period, Rhea Chakraborty had travelled to France, Austria, UAE, Maharashtra and Goa. She had also visited Switzerland. Now, we do know of a Europe trip that Sushant Singh Rajput and Rhea Chakraborty took together, after which many say that Sushant Singh Rajput had changed a bit. Remember, Rhea Chakraborty, in fact, during the interrogation to the ED, also spoke about how disturbed he was when he saw Goya's painting. Let's go across to Priyank, who's joining us with more details and has accessed this information, Rhea's travel details from 10th August 2019 to February 2020. This also includes, I believe, the Europe trip.
Yeah, certainly, Swati, and there comes this theory which was circulated by Camp Rhea that Sushant Singh Rajput was very, tense, and he was under shock when he saw a 600-year-old painting. But in these travel detail, one of the detail is also of Dubai. So Rhea Chakraborty had travelled to Dubai, and to Dubai she did not accompanied by, she was not accompanied by Sushant Singh Rajput, and there are several other details which also shows that she had been very frequently traveling in between Goa and Maharashtra. What the family members have been saying that she was in touch with Sushant, and so the moment she came into touch with Sushant, the total spending pattern changes, and somehow these travel detail also shows that the spending pattern of Rhea Chakraborty was miraculously changing, and income was going low, and the kind of spending pattern was increasing. On the other side, what we know from Enforcement Directorate here in Mumbai, that three domestic three helpers of
that thought that in fact is our next breaking input. I'll come to you for details on that. So as Frank was highlighting, Sushant Singh Rajput's staff members are going to be quizzed, are going to be interrogated today. Now, these include a cook, bodyguard and one more helper. Apart from this, today the Enforcement Directorate would also be going through the documents collected so far. So staff members of Sushant Singh Rajput are going to be interrogated today. Many believe that these were individuals who were hired by Rhea Chakraborty herself. Let's go across to Priyank. Priyank, are these individuals, the staff members, those who were hired by Rhea Chakraborty, the cook, the bodyguard and the helper? We're also being told that so far whatever documents the ED has been able to access are going to be scrutinized.
Yeah, there are two things which the Enforcement Directorate will be doing today. One is scrutinizing the document which they have collected in the last few days from all these people who have been named and accused in their FIR. Apart from that, they have also called 3 people to depose before the Enforcement Directorate. So certainly on one side, the ED is looking at the spending pattern and the ITR and all the bank account detail of Rhea Chakraborty. On the other side, they are also looking into the personal aspect of how the spending pattern was changing and not. So for these helpers will be a key factor for the interrogation officers.
All right, Priyank, thank you very much for getting us the details. With that, we're taking a very short break on the broadcast, but news and updates will continue.